This is Knuckles. Knuckles is an echidna, which is a type of anteater, so he has to eat ants, which is probably what makes him so grumpy and treats people badly. Knuckles is the guardian of the Master Emerald. The Master Emerald dominates the Chaos Emeralds, which Sonic uses to become a Super Sonic, and Agums likes to steal for nefarious purposes like building robots. Knuckles gets angry a lot and acts like his job and everything he does matters, but he's actually pretty worthless, because while Sonic and even Tails are flexing their muscles and saving the world from Eggman, Knuckles wastes his time climbing walls, digging holes in the ground, and overall being the least entertaining of the playable characters in the Sonic games. Knuckles first showed up in the Sonic series after Eggman stole the Master Emerald and blamed it on Sonic, so Knuckles stole the Chaos Emeralds from Sonic. This made him a pretty cool villain at first, but it all started going downhill quickly after Sonic defeated him and Eggman betrayed him. Knuckles felt used and abused by Eggman, so he kisses up to Sonic for a favor, and Sonic defeats Eggman for him, so Knuckles could go back to sleep with the Master Emerald. And so he pretty much just sat around doing nothing afterwards. Knuckles, however, was still really popular with the bad boys of the 90s generation, but after a while he started to become a relic. Sega brought him back in Sonic Adventure, where he was minding his own business, guarding the Master Emerald, on his giant floating island in the sky, when suddenly a soda demon beat him up and smashed the Chaos Emerald into pieces. Knuckles suspected Dr. Eggman at first, but Eggman turned the blame on Sonic again. Okay, let's stop for a second here. This is the second time Eggman pulled a similar scheme on Knuckles, and twice Knuckles wronged Sonic. There had begun to be a cycle of insanity appearing to Knuckles. Later, of course, Knuckles teams up with Sonic again and steals back the Master Emerald from Eggman, causing his island to go back into the sky, and Knuckles gets to relax and chill out with the Master Emerald again. But then, the Soda Demon comes back and beats Knuckles again, steals the Chaos Emeralds, and turns into a giant water dinosaur that floods the city. And guess who came to save the day that time? I'll give you a hint. Not this guy. Instead, he just rides Sonic's coattails and bums around when nothing else is going on. In Sonic Adventure 2, Knuckles is fighting back a lady that resembles a real Japanese bat, but while he's distracted by her, Eggman steals the Master Emerald again for no reason other than to troll Knuckles. Instead of punching out Eggman, however, Knuckles punches the one thing he was sworn to protect and shatters it into a bunch of pieces. This actually helped Dr. Shrekman and Shadow's grand scheme, because they were planning on using the giant spaceship to shoot lasers at the Earth, which was powered by the Chaos Emeralds. So instead of using the Master Emerald to disable the Chaos Emeralds to stop the space station in the first place, Knuckles just screwed over the entire Earth. Instead of having to go into space to stop Eggman to begin with, he could have just used the Master Emerald to stop the space station altogether, rendering Shadow and Eggman powerless. But instead, he screws over Sonic and sends Sonic into a very dangerous mission into space. But he doesn't stop there. He hijacks a spaceship they were flying and crashes it so that he could fight with Rouge the Bat again, who slips and falls and almost gets her butt burned in the lava, but Knuckles saves her. This causes her to fall in love with him, and they make weird anteater bat babies right there. But while Knuckles is macking with Rouge, Eggman gets the last Chaos Emerald and uses it, and the space station starts heading to crash into the Earth. But Knuckles gets an idea that should have happened in the first place. He can use the Master Emerald to stop the Chaos Emeralds. But first, they have to get to the Master Emerald Shrine, which was on the space station for some reason. But the Bio-Lizard was guarding the Master Emerald Shrine, and Knuckles was too scared to fight it, so Shadow had to beat up the lizard for him. Finally, Knuckles started the ritual to stop the Chaos Emeralds, but there was another problem. The Bio-Lizard attached the space station to itself and started heading toward the Earth, and for some reason, despite disabling the Chaos Emeralds, Sonic and Shadow were able to become super hedgehogs and thwarted the Bio-Lizard, thus rendering all of Knuckles' attempts at being useful useless. Anyhow, that's Knuckles in a nutshell. He's a big, dumb, stupid anteater that can't do anything right, and he sucks at what he does, and and that's what Sonic says anyway.